Hello and welcome back to our channel. Instead of doing big project updates, we're going to do a weekly vlog so you can see what we've been up to. So just before Christmas we went for a walk and I collected lots of greenery to make table centres for our Christmas table. First time I've done this, and after looking at some other YouTube videos, it's actually quite easy. I bunched the greenery together, got some berries, bits and pieces, faffed around for quite a while making them look good. Actually really happy with the final result. So made 2 of these, probably took about an hour each. I love decorating for Christmas, so we got the stockings up, the fire on Christmas Eve, and then Christmas Day set the table for an absolutely enormous meal for just 5 of us, at which we kept eating the cold meat for another 4 days afterwards. So as you do between Christmas and New Year, we decided to do a DIY project in the garden. So our next big project is going to be taking out the brick planters, digging up the patio, and then laying one big patio to create an outdoor kitchen, dining area and a seating area. We are cleaning up all of the bricks that we take down, and our plan is to reuse them, lay them in a herringbone pattern as a patio, which will keep the cost down dramatically for us. It's actually a lot more bricks than it looks. Surprisingly, one layer of those was about 100 bricks. So we're going to have plenty by the time we've taken down the second one that you can see to the right. Roxy's developed a great way of us throwing her toys. She puts it in our way, so either in the wheelbarrow or in the bucket or wherever it is, it's going to be in the way, so we have to throw it. We're keeping some of the plants that are in this planter. So the first one that we took out is a miniature lilac, which is beautiful in the spring. The second one that we're cutting out now is a maple of some kind. We're not going to keep it as we've got lots of trees in the garden already. We're going to keep the pineapple brush tree, which is the biggest one in the middle, and there's also a tree peony further to the left that we're going to keep as well. As you can see from the time lapse, there's lots and lots of digging, lots of moving bricks around, which seem to last hours. So we had a little production run going with cleaning up the bricks. So moved them, stacked them in a pile to be cleaned, brushed off, and then where there was more to just chipped it off. So this is the progress at the end of day 1, where we'd got the big plant out at the end and started taking the planter down. Day 2, yes, I'm wearing the same clothes. We're not seeing anybody, so there was no point in getting another set of clothes dirty. As we started digging at the bottom of the planter, we discovered that the flagstones actually go all the way under the planter. So the previous owners had built the planter on top of the existing patio, which is great. I mean, it's not the best way to build a planter, but it means that we won't have a big muddy hole in the middle of the patio while we wait to finish doing it. One of the reasons we needed to take this planter down is it was literally falling apart. You can see that I'm just taking the bricks out by hand, and if they're a bit stubborn, giving them a little kick to get them to come out. So with some of the plants that we were keeping, I've potted a couple of them up already. So this is the miniature lilac, put some mortar at the bottom for drainage. Tested the plant. I did have to trim some roots to get this to fit. Then use the soil that we dug out of the planter to put back into the pot. It's actually really good quality soil. They had built the bed up properly when they created it for all the plants. It's actually really nice, and we'll keep it and reuse it in the rest of the garden. So I'm hoping that we will get some buds on this when the weather warms up and we'll get some flowers on it again. And more food, we went for a lovely walk in the New Forest and had a luxurious picnic with some of our leftovers.